about 2 years ago. And just tried and tried, did some races in Spain, and fortunately I'm here.
Well, Danny, we're just watching Lukas Bauer coming up here, and still Peter Kotra, who's got his hand on the race ahead of Lars Berger, and Bauer about 17 seconds to find, and that's an awful lot to find in what remains of this race. Danny, just a final word. Have you enjoyed today?
Yeah, really, it's unbelievable.
And what else are you going to ski here?
Well, I'll be doing the sprint on Wednesday, I believe, the 22nd. And I'm starting the 50K, but we'll see what happens.
Well, thanks for stopping by, and our best wishes to you for that.
Thank you very much.
Well, can anybody stop Pietro Pilacotra at the moment, going all his way? What do you think?
We have Lukas Bauer up to 11.8 kilometers. He is now 17 seconds behind Pilacotra, but the fastest man in the course just now is Lars Berger together with Fulvio Valbusa.
I was going to say, Fulvio Valbusa getting stronger and stronger, because if you actually look at that, he was 10 seconds down at 9.3 kilometers. If Pilacotra fades, can Valbusa come in strong?
Yeah, it seems like that, and it seems also like we will have two Italian at the top three today. Lukas Bauer is tied up in the steep uphills after 11 kilometers. Lars Berger has a strong end of his race. Maybe Lars Berger also can be at the podium. Well, but we still have Teichmann and Bajtechak and Vitos behind.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be something for the Italians to get two men into the podium? Teichmann, well, he's got to find 21 seconds in about 6 kilometers. That's a big ask even for him.
And Vitos is losing. The same is Teichmann. So I think it will be Pilacotra, Bauer, Valbusa and Berger.
And 13,000... meters, 13.3 kilometers. Pilacotra 16 seconds ahead of Torrud Hofsted.
It was 20.
So Torrud Hofsted making a little ground.
Again, now 2 seconds in front of Lars Berger.
This 1,500 meter descent is going to be fascinating here, because the legs are going to be really burning coming into the finish straight.
But after 11.8, Axel Teichmann is only 10 seconds behind Torrud Hofstad in the second place at 13.3.
But
so it's still many, 6-7 racers can still be at the podium at the end.
But Pietro Pilacotra pursuing Jens Filbrich, who started 30 seconds ahead of him. That's how much he's taken out of the German, and now they're on this twisting descent down here where you really need to carry your speed, being aerodynamic, just staying in the slipstream there. Look how much longer that Pilacotra just holds that, less correctional steps there, lets the speed flow round. Another good turn there, and this is going to be a big race for Pilacotra. Surely going to be on the podium here, Inge. The only question is, what medal is he going to get? Is he going to get a gold or a silver or a bronze?
Pilacotra is leading by 12.7 seconds in front of Fulvio Valbusa after 11.8 kilometers. Valbusa is the strongest man for Pilacotra at the moment.
Well, this is fascinating now. And it's really good for Pilacotra, because as they come into our shot here, now you can see it should be Pilacotra that they're concentrating on. That graphic wasn't the right one. Pilacotra goes into sprint mode, and he's chasing on Jens Filbrich. Oh, Filbrich crosses his skis and goes down, loses his concentration, and what a shame for the German. But Pilacotra, fortunately out of trouble, coming towards the line, crosses the line now, inside 35 minutes, and Pietro Pilacotra ahead of Lars Berger. Katliakoski now in in fourth place because Philbrick, despite that fall, has gone into third place.
And it surely is the winner we saw with Pietro Pilecotra. It's only Fulvio Valbusa that can beat him.
Well, what a turn-up. 1987, Marco Albarello, winner in the 15-kilometer classic here, and it looks like being another Italian day. Look at this, past the time of Pietro Pilecotra, down chasing the time of Lars Berger, 35.06 to take second place, 35.25. He can easily do that. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's done it. He's gone into second place there, Hofstad.
That could be the bronze medal.
It could be the bronze medal. Berger down to third, and he's the man now in danger. No points. It's all about medals for these men. Tor Ruud Hofstad, not the most consistent, but we put him in as a live outsider, as you just see the most uncharacteristic mistake. And almost that pressure, that mistake caused perhaps by Pilecotra's pressure, and Philbrick just losing the focus on himself. 113, this is Lukas Bauer of the Czech Republic.
He is still in second place after 13.3 kilometers, but we don't have Valbusa yet up there.
So what a finale here coming around. What a day for the Czech Republic if Bauer can get onto the podium to join with Katarina Neumanova's gold medal for the women's 10-kilometer classic. What a great opening day, but Bauer at the moment, what do you reckon? Can he get onto the podium?
He can get to the podium. He was in front of Tor Ruud Hofstad 3 seconds after 11.8 kilometers.
But Tor Ruud Hofstad really finished positively. I don't think there's much petrol left in Bauer's tank. It's just looking a little ragged on the edges here.
But we also have Vincent Vitons, number 5 after 13.3. He is only a couple of seconds behind Berger and Tor Ruud Hofstad. So he can also be at the podium.
What a climax here. And look at the crowd lining the whole way around this track. Great atmosphere, just what the skiers want. A corridor of noise over the bridge. Now press on down towards the finishing straight. 100 meters to go now. Get into skate. Now start to really sprint. This is where you've got to give everything. The last moments here. This may be a medal. What colour will it be? He's past the time of Pilecotra. He's trying to knock off Hofstad. He can't do that. He's going after Berger, and he's after Berger, and he only goes into fourth place. And that's the sign of a man who was running out of gas.
Only 4 seconds from the podium.
120, this is Fulvio Valbusa. Now look at the situation here, chasing Pilecotra. Remember, this is 13.3 kilometers and 7.9 seconds, and Valbusa's on a bit of a charge here.
And he has taken 5 seconds from Pilecotra from 11 to 13 kilometers, and then still 2 kilometers to the finish line.
Pilecotra will be looking at with some anxious look at this clock here right in front of us and the big screen, because the 36-year-old teammate is really putting in a charge here to take it away from Pilecotra. Two of the most experienced racers on the whole of the track. Rennie Sommerfeld into 27th place, and knee problems in the summer for Rennie, and that's why he's lost so much training.
He lost a lot of 3 months. He lost running training. Could only do roller ski for a long time. Sommerfeld, so he will be even stronger, I think, next year.
So Valbusa, and he's got Bacicek behind him, who started 30 seconds in front of him. Bacicek, who won, of course, in right in Winkel. And still, as you said, Vito and Teichmann to come. It's not over yet. Valbusa in the right place, up front, out of trouble.
So compared with Hofstad, Vitos has only 2 seconds up to the podium.
And Bacicek, well, Valbusa wants to keep him behind him because he's going to be annoying if he gets in front of him. And Valbusa needs to keep Bacicek behind him. 1:17 coming home. This is Vincent Vito coming towards the finish.
Too late for Berger and Hofstad.
So the leaderboard still shows Pilecotra in gold, Hofstad in silver, Berger in bronze.
And it's only Valbusa that can beat somebody here in the top.
And Lars Berger, the man who's really shaking in his boots now. Valbuza on the way down. Surely it's got to be 2 medals for Italy, but what colour are they going to be and who's going to get them? Teichmann, not good enough today. And 6th place behind his great rival Vincent Vito.
But the best German, and I think that was a good test for Axel Teichmann in front of the parachute start later on.
So, 6 years. His junior, Pietro Pilacotra, is 30.
Only 12 seconds. He won't manage to beat Pilacotra. Can he beat Torud Hofstad?
And it's Bacicek on the left-hand side, but forget about him at the moment. It's Bacicek and Fulvio Valbuza, 52-53. Hofstad is 35.03, coming to the line now. Fulvio Valbuza goes into 2nd place, and would you believe it, it's an Italian 1-2. Unbelievable, with Hofstad of Norway in 3rd place. Lars Berger drops to 4th and Bauer to 5th. What a day for the Italians.
Yeah, we talked about it. Fulvio Valbuza is still not too old. And he is as happy as Pilacotra.
Oh, it's
compared with Chepalova earlier today. She was also number 2.
Yes, tears in her case, joy for Fulvio Valbuza. Remember 2 years ago in Val di Fiemme, the team with flu going through it, Albarello leading the team, and then so much disappointment at the beginning of this season. Lots of arguments about Marco Albarello leading the team, almost a revolution. But now here at the World Championships, they open with a 1-2. Pietro Pilacotra and Fulvio Valbuza, well, they are going to be headliners in the Italian press today. And Torud Hofstad, what a great run. We said at the beginning, Inge, that he can run great races and he can run stinkers. Today was a great one.
He was number 2 in the last World Championship 2 years ago in the pursuit start, number 3 today. He is still very young.
So real delight amongst the Italians. The best Italian this morning in the women's race, Sabina Valbuza, 8th place, pretty respectable. And just having a look at the finish, the best Czech, Lukas Bauer, the best Frenchman, Vincent Vito, in 6th place. Teichmann, the best for the host nation, Germany, ahead of his teammate Jens Philbrick in 8th. Katliakoski, top 10 for Finland. What a good result. Bacicek, last weekend's winner in Reiten-Winkel, ahead of Ole Einar Bjørndalen, who finishes 11th. Bolshakov, the best for Russia, ahead of the young German Franz Göring. Giorgio Di Centa, 14th, ahead of the Swede Södergren in 15th. And then Remo Fischer for Switzerland, the best for his country, ahead of Christian Zorzi, 17th. Yuri Magal for the Czech Republic, ahead of Toby Anger at 19th. And Emmanuel Jonier for France, the top 20 here. But tears of happiness, tears of joy. Pietro Pilacotra on the right, Fulvio Valbuza on the left, and you have to be so happy for these two.
I think they are crying, both of those strong men here in Oberstdorf. One of the most heavy courses we have had in the championship ever, and we have 2 very good skiers here in the screen.
For Pietro Pilacotra, a first major individual World Championship medal. For Fulvio Valbuza, well, he got the bronze medal over 15 kilometers in 1999 in the pursuit, but he's got a silver today. And Lars Berger, well, he's justified his selection here by finishing 4th.
And I think he will also do a lap for the relay team for Norway later on, Lars Berger. He is coming better and better during these championships.
As you look down the order there, you can see the Russians. Well, Bolshakov, that was a good run by Bolshakov into 12th place. But as we suggested, there are still no real signs of them being a force at these World Championships.
Rotchev, number 22. Dementiev, number 23. Marcus Hansen, number 26.
Well, that's almost all we've got from you, from Inge Brodden and myself, David Goldstrom. Remember our email address, ski@infovoice.de. Well, Pietro Pilacotra, and what celebrations for him today. Almost the forgotten man, the 20-1 winner of the men's 15-kilometer skate. And I'm sure that his wife Francesca and his son Fabio, well, not sure that Fabio will be able to appreciate it, he's just 3 years of age, but his dad's a world champion. And for Fulvio Valbuza, his wife Elena will be equally delighted for her husband. Fulvio Valbuza on Madchus, and Pietro Pilacotra on Rosignol, and Torrud Hofstedt on Fischer. So honours even to the ski companies today. Hope you've enjoyed the action. The snow's falling, much more to come, 10 days to go. From Inge Braten and myself, David Goldstrom, thanks for your company. Enjoy your evening. We're back here tomorrow.